Ah, isn't it grand? We get to sit here in the production van with the AC on, and we don't have to watch it from the outside.
And thank God, too, anything is better than being around with the guy who works for the fake news.
Shut the f*** up, Nicholas! The viewing audience on YouTube is not here for your shitty, snarky attitude towards the news I work at. They are here to hear fascinating facts about Desert Hill!
A fourth wall break inside a fourth wall break? That's like 16 walls.
Okay, Deadpool, I got a question. How the f*** can he hear me Disney Coupon News inside a van, no less?
Let's give it a watch.
Alright, ready guys?
Sorry I'm late. I have to tell my host to keep an eye on our house. Are we ready?
Okay then. Action! Desert Hills, known for its pyramids, palm trees, hellish temperature, and for you Space Wars fans as myself, Sam!
Does he have to bring up Sam? It's coarse, rough, and entertaining, and it gets in every f***ing way.
Shush, brother. It's time for the biggest facts about this location. Since the 1400s, the family that has been resident there for a long time was none other than the Blackfoot family, as we have yet to see Blackfoot Castle.
Ugh, this again. Did he bring it up? The family that I refuse to believe existed ever since. You know what, brother. Don't worry.
It's okay, brother. I already knew.
I said drop it!
Okay.
Sorry, brother. Didn't mean to shout at you. Let's continue watching, shall we?
This location, from what I've heard, one of the Toad Town students was buried in the sand. Oh well, guess he must have died. Unless it's the one called Harv. Unfortunately, at times, travelers would try to take this road would either had to wait or take a detour, like in the Space Wars video game I played.
Ugh, it's boring me. I'm going to the bathroom. Where is it?
It's right here. It's far away, brother.
No goddamn way. I am not going that far in this heat.
Aren't we the ones chose this location?
You know what I mean, brother. I want to see you Tolland humiliated, not us.
As we forget.
It's really hotter than hell. Did Satan from the Looney Bugs Bunny movie arrive? I really need to...
Even if this castle fades to ruins, make sure to get some water when you're about to see it, so you won't die from heat exhaustion. And cut! Great job, everybody. Ah, yes, I love the view of the sky, especially Biggest Clown. I love this. It's very beautiful, especially my side piece of ass. I mean my woman. We get hot and heavy, Skyland, before getting arrested for public indecency and public nudity. Oh. Where have you three been?
Sorry, we had to take a detour.
Would have been nice if somebody has a new job as a bloody GPS.
Shut it, Nicholas! Anyway, ready? Yeah, let's do it. Action! Skyland! A glorious land with a very glorious cloud covering up the hill. This place had the very two biggest event. A rout at Butterbridge, where Lord Richard, along with his second born, Sir Halbert, Lord Greyford, and their forces, after got an engagement done, then they were encountered with Cayenne forces, which the feeble king placed him in the 10 years of exile, although in less than 3 years. And Battle of Skyward Avenue, which concludes the Wars of the Frozen Flames between the Sherbert forces and the Solberg forces, where it ends with the demise of the Frozen King himself, Richard Koopa III, who was the last born of the Duke of Sherbert Land.
Whatever happened to no spoiler?
Well,
Then after the battle, rumor has it that his skeletal remains was buried at the metals which later became known as Mushroom City. And if they were able to find his skeletal remains, good for that. Cut! Good job, everyone. It was better than the last time. Well, is everybody ready?
yes, they are.
Okay, action! We are at a wonderful Skyland again, but in the park. Next to me is a wonderful statue of the legend of Wonderflower himself, Wallace McLean. He is the fighter for the Mushroom Kingdom's freedom against the ruthless King Robert Koopa I. But some textures are true about what they say about him. But the one film, Wonderflower, is a complete work of fiction.
Not that shit again.
That film says about his legend is not true because him
I want you
having
to
no
cut
crime
the filming.
gets straight up executed,
I'm sorry,
taking
but
advantage of the
only
law.
he gets
I
to do
think
that
whoever
since
makes
it
this
is his
shit ought to
streaming
be
series.
ashamed of themselves.
You
And
don't have
are
control to do
besmirching
it.
the legacy
But that
of
film
the
was
name
terrible,
of
to be
Wallace
fair.
McQueen. And I pity those who
I'll
think
do it
it's a flawless
myself.
film. Especially the current family tree of the two that I'm planning on the road with. Ah! You motherfucker! Cut! Cut!
I have enough of you besmirching the perfectly brilliant film they made about my ancestors. Keep filming, I'll give you money. You told it, I gave you some mercy. But after what you've done, I'm declaring war against you.
Enough! 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 Can you fucking control yourself for 5 fucking minutes? Do you ever stop with your fucking antics? No, of course not. But since you want that me so fucking badly, be careful what you wish for. I will fight you medieval style. Now get up out of my fucking sight!
I will put you fucking 6 feet under, and no one will ever mourn for your death, like your ancestor, as he was a fucking commoner and almost got my ancestors killed after he did.
Here we are, Town High. Why are we going to film a high school without permission? We need permission from the principal to sign in to access the school. I remember having one of my children go to the school. He was enrolled in this. Oh, did he graduate? Nah, he dropped out and got a GED instead. Guys! Focus on the task at hand! We are not here to talk about a boring-ass fucking education! We are here to film a location that we are assigned to! And that is our only homework that matters to me! Where we need to film this fucking school because we are doing this for the streaming service since you two are employed by the head honcho of Nemo Limited with the streaming service with a shitty reputation! God damn! You are worse than Nicholas ever was to me. Nah, man. It's my homie. He chill. Sorry. I'm just a victim of the McQueen's circumstance. Let's just go inside, shall we? Well, I'm still not sure about this. Enough of your doubts. Let's begin to film. Action! Man, why didn't you lift the camera? Well, you still need permission. Look here! Only permission you are allowed to get to do this is from Syllable McQueen. Or do I have to call her to fire your ass, then call your husband to replace you? Come and get me to the Town Mall once it is over. Hey! Get back there! Oh, it's a puppet! Get back! Oh, great! We just lost our cameraman. We're going to extend his penalty. Now how am I going to get a new cameraman? Since he's going to the Town Mall. Don't worry about it, man. I'll help you. Well, I feel like Arthur Fleck after killing Murray Franklin, but at least you are trusting. Action! Town is a small location in the Koopa Kingdom, which is famous for the two rival schools, Town High and Town Grammar, where it's like Abilene, but that one has 3 high schools. And and back to what I was saying. Surviving school life is hard to think to do. Although Nancy classifies school survivors guide as make it easy. Tolland? Cut! What is it, man? Why did you speak? Behind you. Who are you? That's the principal of this school. We're with Koopa News, a non-political news outlet?
Ugh, fine. Action! Sherbert Land. Unlike Desert Hills, this location has nice hills, cold temperature, youth Space Wars fans, snow.
I can't imagine it's Spice Wars. Are you all feeling a deja vu?
The first well-known Duke of Sherbert Land was Lord Wulfric Koopa, one of the sons of King Robert Koopa III, who was best known as Robert the Remarkable. Dead not knowing how he died, but knowing his brother Edric died after receiving the Black Forest Plague. His brother Tarkin had committed a rebellion, which unfortunately failed, and then ultimately was executed alongside with his heir. Then he had 2 sons, Princes Roderick and Richard Koopa, where the younger brother had been executed as he was deemed a traitor, while the eldest, who was the second Duke of Sherbert Land, was slain in a battle of the 108 Years' War. Since he died childless, the third dukedom goes to his nephew, Lord Richard Koopa, who was a well-known veteran of this war, as well as the chief lieutenant to Prince Blaine, as he was famous for the siege of Norwood Castle, as he and his trusted Musty, Frost, broke through the barricade with a single head charge. But unfortunately, Prince Blaine had died as the war declined. And Queen Cinder, wife of the feeble King John VI, didn't like him that much, and he was replaced by Lord Sigmund Phoenix, second Duke of Somerset Fields, and he was best known as a coward in the campaign of North Skull Ridge, ended a victory for Bodenkraut, but was rewarded King's Claw. Unfortunately, the war ended in defeat, while another one begins as Richard cut off the coward's head after the battle of Wamp City, then got it placed in exile by his feeble cousin for 10 years. But it didn't last long, as the Second Waterlogged March took place as the Blackfoots, Bane, Garnet, and other forces murdered hundreds, including Lord Richard's maternal uncle, Lord Raymond Casimir. That he claimed the heirship, as he won't be able to get the king's position, but will get the throne once John VI dies. But unfortunately, his demise came at the Battle of Thimblewood, as his men, including second-born Sir Halbert, who tried to flee.
Well, Halbert did fight to protect the supporters before bravely dying at the hands of Sir Eric Bane.
He became Lord Eric after his dad, Harold, died at Wamp City. Were wiped out in defection of House Thornton as Richard lost the battle and 3,000 foot soldiers. But he did receive a paper crown on his head before getting beheaded by the third Somerset Fields Duke, Sigmund's son, Lord Blaine. Dead, his eldest son, Robert, became the heir to the Koopa throne as Python Jr. branch, Horfrost, Waldred, and more supporters declare him as King Robert Koopa IV. We'll be right back on how a victory of the two forces became one's despair of being blockaded by commoners, and the other's fortunate victory as Robert's path to become king is a real thing. Cut! Nick, why did you speak during my long speech?
Well, you were about to put brother-in-law to sleep.
I see. Not worrying, Patrick. Let's just do that when we go to bed tonight.
Correction. Put me to sleep.
That's okay. For now. But another outburst, then I'll make you and him wait in the hotel room.